Hey everybody, I wanted to make sure I gave you a little extra information and instruction on how to use the Clausius-Clapeyron equation. First, I want to show you what it's telling us. So the equation is shown here, and I told you in class that it looks like the equation for a best fit line. And you know how science is, we've got a lot of variables in here, but I've got them all defined below with units where I could show them, like for the gas constant. So what this equation is telling us is that if we take y data at x points, then we should be able to use a plot of y versus x to get some information about the slope. The slope relates back to the vapor pressure, the enthalpy of vaporization, the delta H vap. Let me show you how you would do this in a laboratory setting. So the laboratory measurements that we're going to take are based on us being able to control temperature. So we've got temperature controlled in the first column. That's X, right? Anything we can control is X. And then we must have some equipment that helps us measure vapor pressure, and a common pressure unit is torr. So see what happens when the temperature changes? The vapor pressure goes up. It goes up in kind of an odd relationship. It's according to the natural log of the vapor pressure and the inverse temperature. Okay, so what that equation is telling us we have to do is plot the natural log of the pressure values that we got and the inverse of the temperature values that we set. When we plot that, what do we get? A straight line with a negative slope. That means it's going down. Y is going down as x gets bigger. That means that 3773 number that's negative right there has something to do with delta H vaporization. So these should have been in your notes, this example, and this is what I'm asking you to solve for Friday. This is straight out of your book too. When you go to solve it, what you need to notice is that your slope term is what's equal to the slope given in the line. So this whole thing in the red circle, that's equal to negative 3,773. All we need to do is solve for delta H vap is no R and set this whole thing equal to minus 3773. Give that a shot for Friday. I'll ask you a quiz question on it first thing. Feel free to let me know if you have any questions prior to then too. Have a good night.